on Clear Lake?
Okay, yeah, so I've been on a boat, quite a bit, right? But I had never been sailing, always very curious about how it all works. It is a favorite of both locals and visitors, so I asked around and found the perfect guide to show me the ropes. For Scott Tuma, a day like today in League City is too nice to stay on land. All aboard?
Yes, sir.
And lucky for me, I get to go along for the ride.
This is my first time sailing, Scott.
Okay.
I mean,
good.
I've been on a boat before, but I've never sailed. Anything I need to know?
Main thing is watch out for the boom. So this piece is boom. They call it that for a reason. It hurts when it gets hit.
Scott has been sailing for most of his life.
How long have you been sailing?
I think 43 years.
So you were 2 when you started?
Close, 5.
And just a few minutes into our excursion, and he was already showing me the ropes.
Go ahead and grab the tiller. So you're out to grab this. Yeah. So you'll look at something there. You kind of go back and forth about a foot either direction, kind of see how it responds.
If I push to the right, it goes to the left.
Correct.
And if I pull to the left, it goes to the right.
Yep. So we're going to stay close to these bulkhead and piers over on this side.
Once we got far enough from shore, it was time to kill the engine and officially start sailing.
The sound of the wind and the sail on the water is it's mesmerizing. It's almost like I want to just take a nap.
Yeah.
So
growing up, my dad worked for Boeing and Space Station. So I now realize why he got in the water to get away from everything.
Yeah.
You get the peace and quiet, you go through, and as a kid, we would do a sailboat race in Mexico and such, and he would not allow any music, nothing.
Just the sound of the water and the wind.
Yeah.
I can see how it gets in your blood.
Yeah.
It's also incredible to me that I woke up in the city this morning, and just a short drive to League City, we're out here on the water. It feels like we're in another world.
Yeah, it is.
And now, sailing is something Scott enjoys with his own family, winning awards and spending quality time together on the water.
The closer you get down to the water, the more laid back the life is. Everybody just throttles back and just relax.
Call it beginner's luck, but I was really digging this sailing thing.
It really is cool to feel how responsive. I mean, with the wind kicking up now, I can feel the boat kind of leaning to our left. But also, for us to stay on course, it means I need to move.
Yeah. It's I call it a 3D chess game with Mother Nature.
Oh, yeah.
Because, especially if we're racing. So if we're trying to get to, let's say, a mark or buoy that's up into the wind, as you said, you felt the wind moving back and forth.
Yeah, so you're constantly adapting to the changing conditions.
Exactly. There's some people, definitely there are people that have a natural talent.
If only we'd brought a drink to help kick off the weekend.
Friday afternoon, you grab a cooler, go through and enjoy sunset.
What do you put in the cooler?
It depends. your favorite cocktail of choice.
Scott, this was really great. It was like the perfect way to start the day.
Hey, not a problem. Glad you came out. Glad you enjoyed it. And you did wonderful.
How'd I do?
About a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
A 9 out of 100? It was just the escape I needed from the city.
Good.